There have been some brand new ultra running records set over the past few days. One by an Australian, one by a Brit, and one by a returning controversial American athlete. First up, the Soochow International Ultramarathon in Taipei. It's one of the world's most prestigious 24-hour track events, and this year it delivered another spectacle of endurance and premier achievement. With stunning performances from Australia's Phil Gore and, hey, welcome back from the dark side, Camille Herron, this was a showcase of ultrarunning's finest. Although with Camille around, there were also some interesting questions being asked. Camille put on a masterclass in endurance ultrarunning, winning the women's race with a staggering 163.42 miles, that's 263.004 kilometres, at an average pace of 8 minutes 49 seconds per mile, that is 5:28 per kilometre. This performance broke her own 24-hour American record of 162.919 miles, set in 2018 at the Desert Solstice Track Invitational. Additionally, Heron's run established a new IAU Masters 40 Plus world record and is now the third best women's 24-hour performance of all time. Heron's incredible athletic ability has made her a standout in ultrarunning for years. Earlier this year, she also set a women's 6-day world record, running 560.33 miles, that's 901.7 kilometres, at Lululemon's Further Ultramarathon, surpassing the previous record from 1990 by more than 11 miles. Her consistency and resilience at such high levels of competition are undeniably awe-inspiring. But as we've come to learn with Camille, wherever she goes, controversy is not far behind. You'll remember earlier this year we reported on her editing her own Wikipedia page to enhance her own performances, whilst at the same time editing other people's Wikipedia entries to downplay their performances. This caused a huge scandal in the ultra-running world and raised some serious questions about the ethics and integrity of our sport. A sport which prides itself on camaraderie and fairness. Should athletes embroiled in this kind of controversy off the track be allowed to compete at such high levels on the track? It's a discussion that divides opinions, with some people saying Camille should be banned, whilst others saying she should be allowed to compete. Interestingly, I read some of these comments on Camille's own Instagram post. However, when I went back to screenshot them, they'd already been deleted, which I guess is fair enough. It is her page. Back in Taipei, and Australia's Phil Gore once again showed why he is one of the most versatile and consistent ultra runners in the world. Gore's performance at Soochow saw him win the men's race with 168.28 miles, that's 270.826 kilometres, at an average pace of 8 minutes 33 per mile, 5:19 per kilometre, setting a new Oceanic record in the 24-hour format. Of course, Gore is no stranger to records. In 2023, he set a new world's best backyard ultramarathon record by completing 102 yards, that's 373 miles, at the Dead Cow Gully Backyard Ultra. Whilst that record has since been broken by Team Belgium at the World Team Backyard Ultra Championships, they completed an incredible 110 laps. Phil's achievement for Australia, finishing in second place, is still noteworthy, and it underlines Phil Gore's incredible ability across multiple formats, from the gruelling backyard ultras to record-breaking track races. This underscores his incredible adaptability and endurance. So a huge well done to Phil Gore on his new Oceanic 24-hour record set in Taipei, and also back from the abyss, Camille Herron, well done to her on her American 24-hour record. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should she have been allowed to run, given the controversy that happened over Wikipedia? Should she be allowed to just get on with it and we all forget that it ever happened? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, and while you're down there, do please subscribe to the channel. Now, on to the Brit who's achieved a new record this past week. Here in the UK, just a few days ago, the winter Bob Graham round record was smashed by a runner we know very well here at Film My Run for his exploits at the Arc of Attrition. Gavin Dale set a time of 14 hours 57 minutes, beating Finlay Wild's previous time of 15 hours 35 set in January this year. However, Finlay's time still remains as the best for a mid-winter Bob Graham round. Yes, that is a thing. And note, by the way, Jonathan Albon's wife Henriette in second on that list. As far as I'm aware, this was Gavin's first attempt at a Bob Graham round, and he was ably assisted by a vastly experienced crew of fell runners, including Kim Collison, who himself came very close to a record in the Charlie Ramsey round earlier this year. Gavin has previously, of course, won the famous Arc of Attrition and also the Lakes Traverse, among many other podium finishes in the 2 years since he came back from living in New Zealand. So as we reflect on the Soochow 24-hour Ultra and the fell running rounds of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, we consider what it is that makes ultra running so compelling. Is it the physical feats, the mental battles, or the stories that go beyond the miles covered? Camille Herron and Phil Gore are undoubtedly two very big names in the ultra running world, and Gavin Dale is currently one of the best ultra runners in the UK. Their journeys are all emblematic of the sport's variety, complexity and challenges. Do let me know in the comments below what you think about these latest incredible records that have been set, and what do you think about banning ultra runners because of their extracurricular activities? If you don't know what I'm talking about, click this link up here to be taken to the story of Camille Herron's Wikipedia scandal. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that now, I'd really appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the start line next time.